What's up YouTube? So I've replaced basically every front suspension component, and I'm still getting weird like noises when I go over speed bumps or little grooves in the road. It sounds like something's like clinging, so I'm guessing it's probably the strut mounts. I got these from FCP Euro, and I also got the strut mount gasket, but I'm just going to be doing the struts as well because why not? So the first thing you want to do is jack up the car. You can put a jack stand on this point and a jack stand on the other point. And I also put a jack right here in that center point just to keep it stable. Alright, so I would actually throw some PB Blaster right in here so it's easier to take the strut out. Just let it soak. Okay, first you want to take the end link off. So this is a 17 mil on this side, and I just took a little crescent wrench because you have another bolt on this side that you have to hang on to so it doesn't move. Just take this off. You can just hit this back. There you go. Alright, power tools help, but you want to get an 18 millimeter. Put it on this side. And then use a crescent wrench to hold this bolt so it doesn't move. And that's good. Comes out like this. Put this to the side. And behind here's a little bracket. You can just kind of take that off. Put that to the side. Alright, and then want to come up here, take these off. These are all 13 millimeters. So these two you can get off with this. But the one back here, obviously it's hard, so you see the 13 millimeter wrench just like that for that one. So once these are unscrewed and out, just put them to the side. Next thing you want to do is you want to loosen this control arm right here, the big funny looking one, and then your lower control arm, this one. So with this one you're gonna have to do the same thing. Use a crescent wrench on this side and then just turn it on this side. And on this one, all you gotta do is just move this over, and there's a, I believe that's an 18 mil right behind there, and you just want to loosen it. And then once you start loosening it, this whole thing is going to start dropping down, leaving you room to take the strut out. You're going to go behind here. I don't know if you can see that. So just loosen this one till the bolt's pretty loose in there. And then what you want to do is loosen this one right here. So a crescent wrench on this side, and then your ratchet on this side right here. So you forgot to put a jack down here. You want to put it underneath the caliper. So basically as you start loosening this one, this control arm, and especially when you start loosening this control arm, this whole thing starts dropping down. And I have to hurry up and grab the jack and put it under here. So you can keep loosening it basically until it drops down completely, so you can take this out. And I mean, it's pretty much almost out. So I have to drop it a little bit more. You just kind of play with it and shimmy it, and it should come right out. There we go. Put a towel up here so when you're taking this out, it doesn't scratch. So on this pinch behind here, what you want to do, stick something in there like that, and just hammer it down to kind of give more room so you can take this thing right out. So kind of just like this. You want to hammer it on the top for it to go down. I can't do this with one hand, so I have to put the camera down. There we go. All right. This should slide right out. There we go. Alright, now that that's out, you want to put the jack underneath the brake so it kind of supports it, so that this brake line isn't kind of hanging. You can take the brakes off. I don't really recommend it. I mean, there's still some kind of slack. This kind of worries me, but it's not a big deal. I'm just going to prop this up a little bit. Right now that you got everything back on, the new strut, the new strut mount, you're good to install this thing back in. So when you put this strut back into here, you're gonna see these little nubs right there. Those basically slide in right in between the little hole right in the middle. It kind of guides you right in there. And it's in. Now you want to jack up all of this and then make sure that the holes line up with these right here. Make sure that little nipple is aligned with that, and then you're pretty much set. And you can put these back on. While you're tightening the control arms, you want to jack this up so there's some type of pressure on the suspension. After you get this control arm tight over here, just do this one. Then just connect your end link, tighten that up, and you're done.